Thank you for getting all those characters to level 100. If you did it, we really would be doing this between like 3 recording sessions. I love how Mihawk is this close to Shanks' hideout. That's great.
Wait, hold on. There's no net. Okay. So, Mihawk is on his way there to tell him about Luffy. Luffy is nearby, but the only other person nearby is Zolo. So that means that Zolo is going to guide them in a completely wrong direction. He's going to miss a potential chance to meet up with Shanks again for the first time in 10 years.
Yeah.
No, Luffy, go back. Go the other way.
You can't trust this man. And now we redeem ourselves.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh my god, just a jacket. I need to do taunts with these characters more that aren't Zoro. See what I can get for effects.
Does he just put the bandana on?
From what it looks like, yeah.
That'll be... Tashigi's one of the few characters that the speed shoes are actually useful for.
Yeah.
Because she's naturally slow, actually.
I've noticed that. That's why I was asking earlier. I was like, am I just slower than usual? Apparently I'm not crazy. That's good to know.
Her attacks are a lot more precise, but they're slower to boot.
But, however, they also have massive fucking hitboxes. Like, even compared to Zoro, they're pretty sizable.
Yeah. And what the hell is that attack from Heart Warriors 3, where it takes like 15 seconds to charge, but it's a one-shot if it connects?
You mean Tashigi's R1?
Yeah.
It's not quite a one-shot, but it doesn't do a magic fuck ton of damage.
It depends on what your level is. If you're at 100, it'll do that to almost anyone, as long as you're not playing on Nightmare Log.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually play on Nightmare Log.
We can make a thing of that.
Probably.
Because we still need to show off some stuff from Heart Warriors 3. All 6 versions of it.
Yeah, looking back on it, I did put a lot of miles into fucking Heart Warriors 3, but like I never got far to Nightmare Log. Not necessarily for lack of trying, but just because I didn't really bother to touch it. Also because there was only like one character I ever got to level 100, and it was actually Kuzan. I'm not joking, I just happened to get his items first.
Yep.
Denied.
You cut that out. Damn it. You cock. I tried 3 times to hit you with my diving ultimate, and you dodged every time.
Yeah, you actually won. My god. Although, yeah, last time I looked it was 75.
75 still, I think. No, 80. They're at 80 now.
Yep, that gap is closing really quickly.
So don't be surprised when some of these end up taking us a couple of tries. Give me that.
Not gonna be shocked in the slightest. You have an anti-air grab?
You've always had those. It's your RX.
Shit, okay. It's just that, in my experience, grabs that snag people out of the air are like so situational. Especially, oh goddamn, we're 3D fighting it. That's that's not necessarily gonna be used ever. Now, if you can combo into it, that's a different matter.
Some characters you can, most characters you can't. Most characters' launchers are not very good.
Nope. It's a lot like, actually, funny enough, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from Fighters. Who actually does have command grabs, but the problem is they're actually hot garbage.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, so what are you expecting from the, quote, Tayukan Rumble?
I'm expecting a lot of Gohans and Bardoks.
Which Gohan?
Adult Gohan, the only one that anyone really uses. From my experience at Sabo, there was a lot of people that were using the same team, which was Adult Gohan, Bardock, and Goku Black. Again, wow.
9 seconds. Hopefully he doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah, right.
Although I wouldn't... Oh, he's in red, but I still don't think he'll have enough.
Not with a kill.
Nope, okay, nah. Well, not to kill, but
really reduce.
But to close the... To close...
Yeah.
Fuck is English. To close the timer gap.
Yeah. Which is going to be interesting because I have to work on my cooler enough by then to be able to present a decent threat. I'd say introduce always pick the characters that are just purely out of character loyalty and are still decent, but no one knows how to fight against them. Because everyone was complaining. It's interesting because everyone online who this isn't bragging. I'm actually legitimately observing this. A lot of people online who use Vegito aren't dedicated Vegito players, so like they never really know anything besides you can spam his light kicks. There's way more to his character than you think, dude.
I would hope he would have good kicks.
He does have good kicks, but the problem is everyone only associates him with the kicks. No one really delves into his actual like deeper shit.
Wall kicks will work.
Surprised you actually know that star mission on the top of your head. And now here I am looking at Cooler, who, oh my god, no one online has made any decent guides for Cooler, and there's so good few players out there. So
haven't they been out for like 2 months?
They have been, but the problem is
Maybe.
a lot of people are so hyper focused on a lot of other characters. It's either that or no one just makes good quality guides for YouTube.
I'm not terribly surprised.
I sort of am. This game has a lot of support for it. Like, I think I'm one of the few actually... I think I'm one of the few people who actually made, like, an in-depth Vegito guide, like, months after the character was out. The idea of making a guide for a character that didn't just come out. How about that shit? Did we just low bump again? Because, my god, we have a lot more health on him than usual.
80.
Yeah, it just closed the gap from, like... 1.5 health bars to like an almost full 2. Jesus.
Ah, damn.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Hey.
Oh, you chose Rue. Oh shit. You know what? For Zoro, that's probably needed. Oh god, I love that. That reminds me, I still need to show you that weird T-posting I managed to get characters to actually do in Pirate Warriors 3.
You mentioned something about that, yeah.
Yeah. Sabo, one of his attacks is the command grab. That's a special attack, and it causes some weird T-posing sometimes. I got it happen to Virgo once.
I have never once found out what Robin's R1 does. Thing where she creates the spinning hand clone.
I suspect it's a counter of some kind, but I've never gotten it to successfully land, or that I've managed to observe before.
You cock.
Yeah. At least you can health them out, but that's not, like...
Not fun.
Not fun, no. And so we get back once again to the huge defensive buffs in the game. My god. I'm not expecting... I don't... It's not necessarily that I want, like, fights to go down in 2 combos and then the round's over. But it would certainly be nice to speed these up a little bit. Jesus.
Yeah, especially with the amount that we're dealing with. Granted...
Or do more damage on average.
Yeah.
You know what this game needs? It needs an item system. Like, stuff you can equip to your characters.
Oh, yeah.
That would really help.
Yes. Come on, Daddy.
Yeah. It was ironic because Unlimited World Red actually does have an equipment system, but I cannot figure out how it works for the life of me.
Yes. The word system.
Yeah, I don't...
I fucking hate that thing.
That's a mystical fucking phenomenon right there for me.
Eesh.
Also, that
No,
was just soaking up.
I like the system where you had to unlock areas better when you had to actually craft items in order to do that. When you had to craft a pickaxe or bombs or whatever,
Yeah.
to break down some rocks or blow open some doors or whatever. Now just okay, say the magic open sesame and the door just opens for you anyway. I despise that.
Yeah, I'm not too hot on it either.
Because I'm at level with you in a lot of ways. Unlimited Adventure and Cruise, to a lesser extent, were more or less Zelda games.
No, you're not wrong in the slightest, really. For that matter, what kind of genre games would you want to have One Piece anyway?
I'm tempted to more or less say sticking to adventure games, and in that regard, I guess the idea of an open world game isn't that bad. But you need that sort of Assassin's Creed 4 naval combat in order to make the most of it. If you're gonna do quote unquote open world and just have us staying on a single floating island, what the hell is the point?
Fair
It's
enough.
one of the reasons why I question, is it really any great loss to not have the open world from Storm 1 going forward, considering it was just one city? Because you couldn't go to any of the other villages.
I never claimed that the Storm 1 Storm 1 is made by the city. I'm saying the city, its navigation as a whole, was a great concept.
Like, it's neat and all, but what purpose does it serve aside from just being neat and showing, we're on a PlayStation 3 now?
Objectively, not much outside of the missions you can do in there, and like the sense of you are a fucking ninja that can roam around this world is truly compass in it.
It's the Sonic Hub Worlds argument is what it basically boils down to.
I would say more Mario 64 Hub World. Because, like, you still have, like, levels, but, like, instead of levels, it goes with, like, actual fights.
I recently finished playing Storm 2, and my god, the amount of backtracking you have to do in that game's adventure mode is unprecedented.
Yeah, I honestly think keeping it more centralized and allowing, like, three-dimensional movement would actually be really good to, like, making the hub world worth something instead of, you know, just constant backtracking all over God's creation. I don't know.
It is a damn good thing that there's not a whole lot of quote-unquote exploration to be had in Storm 3, because that is the slowest character movement on the map in the entire series.
Yeah.
And that is sad.
It is.
Because at least when you did the dash jump in Storm 2, at least propelled you forward. No, you just do a straight overhead jump in Storm 3's overworld.
Yeah. Anyway, back to my original topic. I would actually like to see One Piece delve into fighting games a little more. Honestly, do think there is value to be had in that.
Like all those 3DS games that we never got.
Yeah, basically. God damn it.
That's the best one.
I was gonna say at the beginning of that point that I'm not trying to make the whole Arc System Works should make a fighting game out of my anime argument, but ironically, those fighting games on 3DS were made by Arc System Works. Fucked up how that works out. I think you might have lost again. God damn it. Only narrowly getting chipped out too. I think RPGs might actually be pretty good for us.
They have a handful of those, but the last one wasn't very good. Romance Dawn for the PSP, and then a year later for the 3DS.
God damn, I didn't even know. Oh yeah, Romance Dawn was a thing, wasn't it? That was Japan only, right?
The PSP version was Japan only. We got the 3DS version a year later in 2013 or 14. It's the funniest thing too, because for like 5 years there was a One Piece game slated for the PSP from like 2007 or 8, but literally nothing ever came of it until 2012, I think, where they announced formally that it would be an RPG and that it would be what it ended up becoming. But it's like, okay, is this vaporware going to ever actually come out?
Isn't that the question? Vaporware, anime games, never heard this shit before.
Vaporware, One Piece. I may have made a mistake.
Probably. Especially considering this hillside keeps eating your projectiles. And we were going pretty smoothly until now. Okay, Captain Usopp will lead his crew of merry men and spirits. If this wants to land, that'd be fantastic.
Nope.
Wait, hasn't that failed multiple times already?
Yes, it failed once in the last round.
Damn it, always had it come out. Ooh, 4 milliseconds ago.
0.04 milliseconds.
Oh god, if this does work, he's gonna tip the tide completely in your favor.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I didn't think we'd get to see a Crossfire Hurricane special this time around, but
Yeah, it's happening.
I love this fucking little whack-a-mole game.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I
That fucking killed.
I know, right?
Jesus. That was with a slight life lead.
I know this game is in a chippy art style, but they managed to make some characters look surprisingly tall sometimes.
Camera angles, yo.
Perspective is a magical thing.
Truly. God, that was a comeback. But I genuinely do think that also more adventure games where One Piece will also be fantastic too.
Yes.
Like if they wanted to actually make a new unlimited adventure game, that would be great. It's porting World Red again.
Oh god. Okay. 3DS, PS3, PlayStation Vita,
PS4,
Wii U, Xbox One, Steam.
The game has to be selling well if it's like hotcakes somewhere. They keep making ports like this. That or it's just a really low effort port.
Low effort, I imagine. Because
3DS engine.
a cel-shaded game is a very easy game to upscale.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why Wind Waker barely looks any different from the actual game. It still holds up. Still holds up today on the Wii U.
Yeah.
You're being annoying today.
How many more years until we get a true fight out, Shanks?
Well, let's see. Luffy is considered the 5th emperor.
Is he? Like
Yes.
unofficially at this point?
Officially.
Officially?
His bounty is 1.5 billion.
Did it go up again recently? I remember it just being like 1.2 billion or something.
His bounty goes like this: 30 million, 100 million, 300 million, 400 million, 500 million, 1 billion, 500 million.
You break up a drunk.
Drunk?
You break up like a super massive drug ring like that. You're gonna fucking get a good notoriety in your head. That's fair.
That was the one that took him from 300 to 400 just because they needed to print a new wanted poster for the New World. What ended up getting him his current bounty is him, according to the newspaper anyway, defeating Big Mom.
Defeating? Did he actually defeat Big Mom?
No.
Okay.
They managed to escape Big Mom and fight her right-hand man defeating him.
Yeah.
That was when he
did have the highest bounty in the world, right?
He had the highest bounty we'd known up to that point, which was 1,057 million. Which at that point, okay, what purpose does arbitrary random sets of millions serve?
Makes it seem more accurate, or makes it seem more detailed, which makes it seem a little more realistic. I don't know, that's just my guess.
Okay, but
Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense.
how do you
Context.
differentiate a 1,057 million from, say, a 1,060 million? Or 1,100 million?
No, I figured it out. The 57 million is tax.
There's your sales tax.
This is sales tax.
No, your income tax.
Yeah. Is that the end of the Atlas stage?
That's the end of this map, and then
cool.
we circle back around to the first one.
Oh, wow, nice. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Was that the end of the third one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I actually thought we already started this one. Okay, then. Let us see what we can do.
Yep, see, this would actually have been really clever if that was a thing yet. When they get to Sapodi Archipelago and they're talking to Shaki and they talk about the 11 supernovas, they talk about how when they enter the Grand Line, they all just start from the same basic route and they all split off into several different paths that eventually would coalesce back into the Red Line at Sapodi Archipelago before going underwater to the New World. So the idea here is that you're taking 3 different paths that, if this was a smart game, would eventually have looped back into the same singular path.
We haven't been in this stage before.
This is the Box Crusher area. And actually, this is actually really good for Rumble Battle because of how close in you are. If you have a long-range character, you can hit, like, every character at once.
Yeah, let me take a quick look at my command charts. Ooh, nice. Yo, this could be, like, theoretically really powerful. If it wants to come out, that is.
when you're not flanked by 3 gunners at the same time. This stage is a double-edged sword.
I can't even jump out of the way. My god.
Let's take care of the dog first.
There we go.
Jumping X.
That is the idea.
And baseball, and Super Mario Baseball as well.
Multiple at the same time. Excellent. All of this shame doesn't like scale damage. That'd be great. Or not scale damage, multiply damage. Who's got the gun? You got the gun. You're gonna fucking die.
How come this character wasn't in the One Piece baseball special? Or better yet, the Game Boy Advance game One Piece Going Baseball.
I don't think a lot of people remember any of the characters from Alabasta besides Crocodile himself. Gonna be real here.
But Mr. 1 also returned, as did Mr. 2 and Mr. 3.
Got me there.
Mr. 3 was the wax dude.
I'm aware of this fact.
He was in prison.
He was.
He was the one that ended up saving Ace's life.
How courteous.
Because he was the one that ended up trying to sneak away dressed as a Marine, but it turns out the Marine whose clothes he stole was actually one of the executioners.
Oopsie.
That had to walk up to the stage and try to stab him through the heart. But, well, I'm up here, and while no one's looking, I'm going to create a wax key and unlock his Supersm cuffs.
Oh, good. Oh, look, I get the graveyard ships today. Oh, goody.
Have we seen Ace yet?
No, we haven't fought AC in this yet.
I'm sorry, Trace?
Heat Fist Trace?
Yes.
Even though we ignite people with fucking alcohol, with fucking oil bottles, okay. Opponent's attack gauge is always full. Boy. Shouldn't be too bad.
I actually like this map a lot, actually, seeing the purple clouds in the background.
Oh yeah, no, it's
moving around very
I really like
ominously.
it. I really like this stage. In fact, it also puts me in the mood to continue fucking doing Nightmare Log.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. They turn the sea purple, don't they?
They do, and it's strange because I'm like, why did I get into a sea full of jelly? I don't get this.
Jellyfish.
Mr. Ford was a baseball dude, right?
Yes.
Okay, not him.
Who are you looking for?
I'm not sure. I'm just kind of... So he's most likely going to have that boat he has, so I should probably get someone that's either a gunner or mobile. Mobile will probably be better, so... Rue will probably help out.
Yes.
Yeah. This could theoretically
He
be
looks
a
so
pain.
weird and green.
He looks so weird in his old art style in general. I'm used to him having a thick-ass tree neck.
I know, right? Yep, he's got his fuckity boat.
Thought so.
But
However,
okay.
it's not gonna do him much favor because, you know, once he's out there.
Plus, he can't really jump. So if you get him down there, if you want to just launch your ultimate, you could do that, because he wouldn't be able to hit you.
Yeah, let me get the boy out first. The boy!
Boy!
He's not a rank 10 boat, but, I mean, pretty close. Might as well be, seriously. Hey, you should go off there. Ah, didn't do bonus damage.
Excuse you, that's the rank 4 boat. That paves the way for the rank 10 train.
Well, I was more saying that Rue is basically the equivalent in strength of a rank 10 train.
This is true. For some reason, my mind went to Atreus. I know I have still not played
Whee!
that.
I don't even know what the fuck. I didn't even know we had a grapple like that. That's awesome.
You're the one with the fruit here, dumbass, not me.
Yeah, I don't need fruits. I got every hockey known to man. And as we all know, hockey is broken as shit. It literally means nothing to be a Logia user anymore.
Yeah.
Seriously, they kind of really nerfed it too hard. It went from being like, oh god, how are we gonna fight a Kainu, possibly? Like, even smokers is untouchable. Was that literally everyone and their mom knows how to use hockey now? Oops.
See, it was one thing when they introduced it as a concept during Sabaody and Marineford, and it's like, he has the power. He's 1 in a million. They don't specify Conqueror's hockey at the time. They just specify that he has hockey. And it's like, okay. Let's flash forward about 30, 40 episodes. Every one of my Fishmen men can also do that.
Wait,
or so can I.
God, don't tell me that actually is a thing.
No, rather not by Fishman Island, but by Punk Hazard. Everyone here can do that. and then especially by Dressrosa.
Oh, goody.
Like, and I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again, but I love Bellamy like nothing else, but he didn't need armament hockey.
Not really, no.
It makes his already recoil-based spring powers significantly more powerful, but it didn't seem necessary.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Heh.
God, they're even drawn pretty much the same.
Yeah.
The twitching, though. Okay, I should have guessed from the twitching that she was fishing for a throw.
Did you mean reusing ass? Oh, hi, Karobi.
I just kind of picked him. Kind of looking for names, seeing who I haven't used before. Okay, look down here. Asshole.
What's more annoying? Her or the bombs?
The bombs, really. Because I can deal with Kalina, like, if I maintain focus, but Jesus. Bye. Oh, God. You're not out yet. Now you are.
Karobe,
Holy shit, okay.
Karobi doesn't take water damage from falling.
Naturally.
You forget that sometimes.
Admittedly. Because there's only one playable fishman in this whole fucking game.
I'm glad that,
I don't believe Jinmei's probably yet.
not in this game. I'm glad that no mainstream game has yet given us... I don't even remember his fucking name. The racist for the sake of being a racist.
I know exactly. Davy back? No. That was a fight. No, that's not him.
Hody,
that was it.
or as Funimation for some reason keeps trying to call him, and I'll never understand why, Hordy Jones. That just appeared in their official subs 8 years back, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna roll with this, even though everything else calls him Hody. And they out loud say Hody in Japanese, but I guess Hordy is.
Give me a copyright thing. I don't think.
We named him Zolo for copyright issues. You're not technically wrong.
Let's see.
Who's your favorite villain?
In general?
Sure.
I don't know. Come back to me later with that question. I might have a decent answer for you.
From the characters you've seen in the story.
It's just pretty much all of them at this point. I
To
legitimately
the extent that you viewed.
Legitimately, I can't say. Like, that's not me trying to cop out. That's like me legitimately going, I have no idea, really.
It's funny, because there's not exactly a dearth of options from where you currently are.
Oh, where I'm currently am.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in the totality of One Piece. Okay, from where I'm at, Crocodile is pretty good. I would say either him or Enru.
Oh, that's good. You still got one.
Yeah, I know, I see it.
2.
Okay. So I wish I did pick Sanji, but then that would probably leave us with some problems.
Yes.
Slightly.
Is it redundant to have this many swordsmen? We've got 4 of them.
Smash Brothers has too many swordsmen.
No, that was the Fire Emblem Warriors problem. It's okay. We're going to alleviate that.
It's funny because it doesn't have enough fucking axe users. There's
Literally-
2 in the game.
Literally 1.5 of them. Someone who stands on the floor with the lance. What in the hell is that?
Right? Yeah, you need to pay DLC for that. Still can't believe that, really.
To be fair, if I was going to tell someone to buy any one... Would I? What the hell came in the Fates pack? Yeah, honestly, if I was to tell anyone to buy any one specific...
Okay, buy health bar. Where'd you just go?
It healed you.
Oh. Okay.
Patty is throwing out healing items. Your health went back up.
Oh, okay. Well, I see blue out, just immediately puts in my lost health.
I know, right? But yeah, if I was to tell anyone to buy any singular piece of Fire Emblem Warriors DLC, it would have been the Fates pack. Because you get Azura, you get Oboro, and you get the one mediocrely decent archer necessary to beat 4-8.
Yeah.
I can.
You know, I've seen like maybe 2 cutscenes with Niles, and what you said about him is pretty much correct.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I see him, I just immediately think of the iDub saying, "I'm gay!" I was like, Niles, you're an interesting dude, but come the fuck on. And have other things to your dialogue.
I'm the only one that's allowed to make innuendo here, thank you. That's an actual line he has at one point.
I remember that. Here's how you write a gay dude. You have a character, just say they're gay maybe once, and that's it.
Did you play Mass Effect 3?
Yes, I did. Well, yes, I know the Mexican dude down in the hangar is gay, but it's like, he has interesting dialogue, sorta, sometimes.
Typically,
okay, to be fair, you have to dig to find out that he had a boyfriend.
That happens in the first conversation.
Not really. Like, okay, he says that he's mourning over his boyfriend, but like, he has other things that you can talk to him about. This is Zoro, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, no sword effect. I am fucking impressed.
You're gonna keep going thematic, because we've done it like 6 times at this point.
No, I'm gonna keep playing Miles on Shanks. I'm learning stuff about him.
Poison.
You're poison running through my veins. He's got white hair underneath that. I hope he don't. Okay, that was weird. He has white hair underneath that bandana and the portrait, but not in game.
I should know what that song you were quoting is.
Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
To perhaps slightly tie into the last conversation we were just having a moment ago, I can never take the name Takumi seriously ever again.
Why is that?
Because there's a big titty biker idol in Cinderella Girls,
Oof.
whose name is Takumi. I think they quote her at being like 100 centimeters.
God damn!
Something to that effect.
Is this the chick with like the side part hair, or is this someone else?
Hold on.
Fuck shit. Okay, I'm definitely getting gridlocked by Yosuke and Zoro at this point. What the fuck? This is not too convenient. There we go. Yeah, come on. 100 centimeters though, Jesus Christ. That's not as big as Tsunade, but for an idol, holy crap. I gotta lie, I always thought the biggest idol was just Sakuya.
Oh god, no. There's the cow idol at 105.
Oh yeah, her!
Shizuku.
Yeah.
I also don't think she's the biggest.
The cow idol is not the biggest. That's impressive.
I just love that that it says her hobbies are milking.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
you damn right they are.
Well, considering how big they are, she probably does that. Let's see. Alright, that was it for that. That was boring. Fucking shit, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, yeah, she's great. Alright, you biker, master fucking wreck. I'm in.
She's also a punk girl.
Well then. God, Kuro just looks weird and green.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's feeling that one too much.
Is it weird to say he looks more like Django in green than Django does?
Sorta, actually.
Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I fully understand what you're saying. So, how will you approach this? Oh, it isn't wrong.
It was a destined battle. Cat and fish.
Who will eat whom? That is the question. Also, do kind of like how we're still at the point of the game where you can just time out the enemy via your sheer health reserve. That was pretty handy.
It takes a long ass time for enemies to actually get into green health. I still don't think we've seen him.
No, we haven't. Oh no, we did it once. It was Wapple.
Right.
But that's an exception to the rule.
One of the great things about Oolong is that even if you can't get too many hits off, if you know what you're doing, you can at least get some consistent damage on him by throwing your teeth at him.
And
So
it's funny how one of the best characters in the game just happens to have some multi-layered ideas for the offense.
So it's like if you can't get too many hits in, if you need to play the precision game and duck and weave, they give you a lot of options.
What ones to actually attach the teeth to them, by the way?
RAX at the same time.
I didn't think you had A and X combinations out of guard as well. Holy crap.
No, it's all three buttons at the same time.
Okay then.
Ugh.
I think I never actually put time into looking at the whole character move list, to be fair. Oh god. I don't think Kuro can make this comeback.
No.
No, he's not. He's definitely not now.
I would love for him to try, though.
Yeah, right?
You still don't know?
You know, when you think about
Oops.
Kuro of the Thousand Plans, his plan was very simplistic. I'm going to kill my mistress, and then I'm going to play insurance fraud.
Practically, yeah.
My empire shall rise again. With
Like, it's not a bad plan, but for someone touted as one of the 3 smartest people in the East Blue, you'd think there'd be a little bit more going on.
Yeah, really. You think you have a little more contingency plans. Instead of just playing... Oh, 85. Instead of just playing fraud. Yeah.
Would you like to know who the 3 smartest people in the East Blue are?
I didn't realize we had categories for these, but alright, sure.
At number 1, it's Ben Beckman. I wouldn't have guessed either. At number 2, it's Nami.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
It's strange. I actually thought, well, Guess Kureha would probably be up there.
A grand line. And at
Right.
number 3, it's Kuro. Nami is classified smarter than Kuro of the Thousand Plans.
That's... Okay, alright. Granted, Nami is a hell of a fucking good navigator, but, like, I want to place her at, like, genius level. God damn.
Do you think that that's bad world building, or...?
I would probably say a little too preemptive. Like, just getting a little too overzealous with that shit.
I think that came out in a data book, so...
Yeah, also, it's like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of robs Nami of some of her specialness. Because, like, the way I look at her, she's just like the normal person amongst the Straw Hats.
Physically,
Who just... No, not physically, but, like, in general. Like, yeah, she has her wits about her, and she does have... She's a great navigator, but, like, those are just talents she has. Those aren't, like, special things about her.
Hey, you battled anyone's game right now.
I guess you'd have to be that smart in order to rob you of blind for so long, but damn.
It's that, but it's also the fact that she was making such incredibly detailed maps at 8.
Suppose so, yeah.
And then Luffy ended up cutting them all up.
Yeah.
Or no, Luffy made Crocodile. Arlong cut them all up by himself.
Yeah.
Dodge, bitch.
Yeah, that room doesn't exist anymore. Definitely for the better.
Just imagine at some point that Genzo or the Doctor or someone said, "Hey, let's remodel Arlong Park, the whole building, and just turn it into a hotel tourist trap."
If it's Arlong Park, then it would be a trap.
Yes.
Are there only 3 fights in this level?
Yep.
My god.
Well, remember the last 2 times we've been here in Jaya, we've had 2 fights on every board.
Fair point, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not autopilot this too hard.
What do you mean by that?
Just picking the same character over and over again.
I've been trying to, but when you get this many battles and there's only 8 characters, you can only do that for so long.
Yeah. You know what I'm surprised by? No one, at no point have they gone for the
What?
Oops.
Again, this is what I'm talking about, where the shit blends together. You don't even remember what you saw 10 seconds ago.
basically.
You were saying?
I'm surprised no one yet has gone for the pun Django Unchained.
You could argue he still is in chains because he might just be experiencing military servitude.
Probably.
He is currently military rank seaman.
Huh.
That is actually a Navy rank.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does fucking show up later on at like even
Alabasta.
Yeah.
He's new best buddies with former Lieutenant Iron Fist Full Body.
Huh.
Played by Tien. I like that guy's design, so I just think it's kind of neat that in losing one fight to Sanji, he would end up getting demoted from the rank of lieutenant.
Oh god, that guy. Yeah, I was gonna say. I distinctly remember someone who keeps showing up in the Marines like that. The fuck is that noise? That was an assist of some kind. What the? Oh, you brought him. Okay.
Yeah, you know that terrifying creation?
Yes, I fully know. I didn't know it makes that noise. I didn't know you brought him along. Shit.
He swings axes.
He does.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that.
Dagger, dagger, dagger. I mean, to be fair, this is basically how you play Crocodile in Pirate Warriors.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Very close to a kill. Keep using it. You'll probably counter him eventually. There we go.
With
10 milliseconds to go.
Love it.
What did you expect?
Very good shit. Should probably actually unsheath that Clavis some more.
It's one of those things where it's like you keep forgetting that we can do that.
Yeah, right? I think it's because the camera's pulled so far away, you genuinely forget you can do that.
Yeah. Now, let's be real, you're not touching the D-pad on a GameCube controller.
No, you're really not. I know you use the D-pad for something in Soul Calibur 2, but I don't remember what that is. Well, it is.
I was playing that a while back, actually. I should know that.
Yeah.
Final battle.
That game controls fucking weird on a GameCube controller, by the way.
I know, it is very strange, but I don't know, it makes holding the guard button strangely comfortable.
Which is which again?
X button by default, I believe.
Huh.
I want to say the default controls are Y vertical, A horizontal. Yeah, I want to say it was horizontal, but I don't remember what B is.
Huh.
Oh no, wait, B is guard, I think. No, X is guard. Fuck me, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've touched Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube.
This is a weird beast.
Very fucking fun though, that's for sure.
Why didn't they put it out on Wii U?
You know, there are a lot of things I don't understand that
Damn it.
Soul Calibur does.
Namco. Did Namco put out any... Yes, they put out on... World Red on Wii U. I was just gonna say, did they put anything out on that?
Well, that is a thing.
They've been supporting the Switch like nothing else.
That is very good. That is... Oh no, Xenoverse 2 recently came out for it, right?
Xenoverse 2 was almost a launch title. No, it came out that May, not that March.
Oh shit, I thought it was recently came out, alright.
No, that's Fighters. Fighters just came out at the end of September.
That was actually one of the games I really wanted to get for the Switch that I was gonna take with me going everywhere, but like I forgot that it wasn't out yet.
And full price and all of the DLC.
Very fair. Yep.
You know what? If they end up putting it on all three consoles, that's the version to get that stupid complete edition for.
Yeah.
Usopp, rubber band, you jerk. Take this, lead star, my special exploding star.
Yay!
Smoke star.
I will say I don't like Jason Griffith's attempt at really trying to sound like a nervous son of a bitch with Usopp. It sounds good, but I think it really overblows it with the nervousness. Like it's so jittery.
In a 2016, I believe, interview with web community, Find the Computer Room, he said some of his favorite characters ever were I think it was one of the turtles.
Yeah.
Sonic, of course, and Usopp, because he doesn't get to screw around nearly as much with most other characters. And Usopp is nothing if not screwing around.
That's a fair point, yeah. Oops. Ah, Mihawk, you and your free projectiles. That are unblockable, too. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
You can block him, just they hit you out.
I'm pretty sure it's unblockable, though, because it's your I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, you take chip damage, but no, I've been able to block some. What was that attack from? Where he launched the hammer out of his slingshot?
Oh god, I remember this. Shit. I want to say he actually
Alabaster?
did. Possibly. Wait. Yes, I think it was. I think it was against Mr. 4 as well. Maybe.
Right, yeah, he launched the hammer into his fucking nose.
Yeah. I want to say that was it.
That was a wild fight.
Yeah. It was actually pretty cool. It was almost like a Datara fight.
In a matter of speaking, yes.
Mine's below, fucking baseball's above. Except the mine's below here where was a mole woman. That was actually a pretty intense fight because it was what someone possibly conceive as two of the weakest Straw Hats, but like they were actually so good with their fucking synergy.
Yeah. I forget that there's this version of the stage.
It's nice.
It really opens up the playing field. Hi, Wiper.
It really does. Like this actually makes it pretty bearable.
Look, this might actually be one of the widest stages in the game, considering you have both.
You're
both
right.
wings.
You know what? This is what this game needs more of, actually. Like just
Wide
flat
open stages.
Flat open
That's-
stages. And not in the melee 1v1 me Fox, no items kind of sense, but like just a generally neutral playing field.
No thanks, I don't like boring.
There's a difference between boring and getting stun locked in combos for 20 seconds. You know what I'm talking about.
What I mean is, let your game actually have some personality instead of this character versus this character, nothing else, no unique identifying features to speak of.
In a combat sense or stage sense?
In a tournament sense, Fox only, no items, final destination. You know, no unique identifying traits to speak of. The only way to play the game.
You say that until you watch Captain Falcon at high level play, and it's actually really fucking fun.
I don't doubt that.
Falcon is really fun to watch.
And so what I'm saying is, when you actually have characters, sure, but when you get down to that ridiculous level of semantics, that's when it stops being.
You know
fun
what's
to even
funny?
Talk about much less.
You know
watch.
what's funny because we actually look at when you actually watch like competitive melee. I do watch it sometimes. It's funny because Fox's popularity is actually his undoing. Because a lot of people pick counter picks for him in the form of Falco these days. So like literally everyone knows how to fight Fox.
Hasn't he become bad in recent games?
Yes, horribly bad. Well, not horribly bad, but like he's not great. Hey, Skypia.
Oh hey, we're heading north again.
Sweet. Come on, let me get them all out. There we go. 2 left.
I know, right?
Where are we at? I'm gonna go 2 hours. Oh, just over 3 hours.
Oh, this is still going incredibly fast for the record.